welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Notice anything different about me today? That's right. I've got my tie on because today is an important day. We're learning the rest of Cuckoo hands together. Let's get started looking at the music. Today we're looking at line 2 of Cuckoo. Now I covered up the top and bottom lines so we can just focus on line 2. First, let's practice the rhythm of the right hand. Can you find any half notes in the treble clef staff? Point to them. If you're pointing here or here, you're correct. Now remember to give those 2 beats. So let's clap the rhythm of the right hand and we'll count 1, 2, 3 for 3 beats in every measure, starting with this quarter note here. Let's clap the rhythm. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, can you do that by yourself? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, let's practice the rhythm of the left hand. Looking at the bass clef staff, can you point out to me any dotted half notes? Look for a dotted half note and point to it. If you're pointing here or here, you're correct. How many beats does a dotted half note get? If you said 3 beats, you're correct. Good. Let's clap the rhythm of the left hand together. Starting here, clap the rhythm and count the beat. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, here's the real challenge. We're going to tap both hands at the same time. Notice that in this first measure, the right hand taps on every beat. I'll draw on the beats. 1, 2, 3. The left hand, however, is going to hold this half note for beats 1 and 2, and then it will tap once again on beat 3 together with the right hand. Okay, let's try that measure together once. Tap both hands and count the beat, just on the measure where I drew the heartbeats. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Good, let's look at the next measure. Now the right hand also has a half note, so it will hold for beats 1 and 2 and then tap again on beat 3. The left hand, however, will just tap on beat 1 and continue to hold through beats 2 and 3. Let's try this second measure that I just drew. Let's tap and count the beat. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now can you put those 2 measures together? Let's tap both hands and count the beat. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now the next 2 measures, what do you notice about the rhythm of these 2 measures? That's right, it's the same rhythm. So let's start right here on beat 1 and try those 2 measures. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, let's see if we can figure out how to play these notes on the piano, hands together. You notice these 3 notes right here. What pattern do you see? Are they repeating, stepping up, or stepping down? If you said stepping up, you're correct. The right hand plays re, re, mi, fa. While the right hand is playing its notes, what is the left hand doing? Repeating, stepping up, or stepping down? If you said stepping down, you're correct. So it's really contrary motion here. While the right hand steps up, the left hand steps down. The same thing happens on these notes. While the right hand steps up, the left hand steps down. We also have this repeated note here and a skip down here. But when those are happening, the left hand is just holding. Every time the right hand steps up, the left hand will step down. Let's go to the piano to practice it. Since we're going to be playing in contrary motion, let's review stepping and skipping in contrary motion. First, let's just hold our fingers in the air and move them in contrary motion, starting with your thumbs. Say the pattern with me. Stepping up and stepping down and skipping up and down. Good, now let's try playing stepping and skipping using the F major pentascale. So once again, we'll start on our thumbs and our fingers will move in contrary motion. The thing to watch out for is that while the left hand plays a black key, the right hand will be playing a white key, and vice versa. Ready, start. Stepping up and stepping down and skipping up and down. Great. Press pause and practice that on your own if you need to. Then press play again when you're ready to try Cuckoo. Okay, at the start of line 2, the right hand will be playing a pattern that starts on G with finger 2. Fly above rivers. Will you try that? Go. Good. Now while the right hand does that, the left hand will start on a B flat and go like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you try. Ready? Go. Good. So remember that when the right hand steps up, the left hand will step down in contrary motion. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Notice that on beats 1 and 2, the left hand's just holding the B flat while the right hand repeats the G, like this. 1, 2. Then on beat 3, both hands step in contrary motion, the right hand stepping up while the left hand steps down. And then on the next beat, which is beat 1, the right hand steps up once again to the B flat while the left hand steps down to the G. Now, instead of thinking about so many steps, just think about your fingers moving in contrary motion, and it will be no problem. Watch it one more time, then it will be your turn. 1, 2, now step in contrary motion, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it's your turn. Push pause and practice it as many times as you need to get the hang of it. Good work. I know this is tricky, but if you'll keep practicing it, you will get the hang of it. Now, let's try the next pattern, which is really the same idea, but everything moves a step higher. Now, the right hand starts with finger 3 on A and plays Fly Above Tree Tops. Will you try that by yourself? Ready, go. Good. Now, while the right hand is doing that, the left hand starts on C and steps down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you try. Ready, go. So once again, we're using contrary motion. Whenever the right hand steps up, the left hand will step down. Together it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Watch it one more time, then it's your turn to practice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now press pause, and practice on your own. Push play again when you're ready to continue. Good work. Now let's listen to what those two will sound like together. I'm going to go back to the start of line 2 where the right hand's playing the G with the left hand on the B flat. Here's what we've got. Now, on your own, I'd like you to practice putting those two phrases together and play all of line 2. So push pause, and why don't you play through line 2 about 5 times on your own, and then push play so I can show you how we'll put lines 1, 2, and 3 together. You might recall that line 3 is almost exactly the same as line 1. Do you remember the one thing that's different? If you remember, point to where there's one thing different on line 3. If you're pointing here, you're correct. Instead of going from A, skipping down to the F, the left hand merely plays the A and then rests at the same time the right hand rests. And that's the special ending for Cuckoo. But if you learned line 1 in our last lesson, then you already know this line. You'll just have to change that one thing. Once you've practiced line 2 and gotten really good at it, you're ready to put the whole song together. I'll show you what that sounds like. After you've done lots of practicing, you can even try playing along with me or download the MP3 practice album from the website, and then you can play along with the beautiful orchestration. I'm going to play Cuckoo, and I'm going to play along with the practice album accompaniment, which you can download from our website. When you hear 3 clicks, that's your signal to start playing. Great. Once you've gotten really good at Cuckoo, you can try playing along with me. Or download the practice album and try playing along with that accompaniment. Great work learning the rest of Cuckoo hands together. I'm very proud of how much progress you've made. If you'd like to get the music to Cuckoo along with practice instructions or the MP3 accompaniment track, you can get those from our website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.